6:46 on this Tuesday. Each year in this country, nearly 2 million people hear the words, "You have cancer." It happened to an East Valley man who found out he had stage 4 esophageal cancer. April is Esophageal Cancer Awareness Month. And this morning, that man's partner wants to talk about this type of cancer that often goes undiscussed to make sure no one else has to go through what they did.
He was a ray of sunshine. Sunshine radiated around him.
It was that brightness, that shine from within, you can see in these photos of Robert Spinner's partner, Dave Bigott.
He enjoyed the sunshine. He loved gardening. He loved cooking. He was a good cook. Just a great guy.
Robert says Dave was active, a social guy, trips to one of their favorite spots, Maui, and other adventures around the world. But in late 2021, it all began to change.
He had an issue with eating where food got stuck. He just thought, oh, I swallowed wrong. And he had acid reflux off and on and just thought, I'll take a Tums or whatever and it'll be fine. But never really thought he had anything.
But the diagnosis would turn out to be something much more serious. Dave would learn he had stage 4 esophageal cancer. And while researchers have made significant progress over the years, doctors say it is still incredibly difficult to diagnose.
There really has not been great screening techniques for esophageal cancer as there have been for other types of cancers.
Dr. Jan Darouk is an oncologist at Ironwood Cancer and Research Centers.
It's important to understand, although we do end up unfortunately diagnosing this at later stages, our treatment in those stages has really progressed tremendously. Of course, chemotherapy, but some of the new techniques such as immunotherapy and targeted forms of treatment. So we all have optimism that year by year, we're going to be doing better with our patients.
And although outcomes have improved with time, according to the American Cancer Society, only about 20% of people with esophageal cancer survive at least 5 years after getting diagnosed. Dave wouldn't be one of them.
He was a fighter to the end. I stood by his side and held his hand to his last breaths.
What do you miss the most about him?
His sense of humor, the sparkle in his eye. He wanted to survive and beat this and be the warrior.
And now it's Robert who's that warrior, fighting on in this battle to raise awareness, and he's not doing it alone. You're trying to take action for others and spread the word and raise awareness.
I don't want to see somebody else have to suffer or any other families to go through this.
Facebook has become Robert's secret weapon in this fight. On the Esophageal Cancer Awareness page, he's constantly meeting new people, forming connections, and helping them through what is typically the fight of their lives.
For me to be able to be there to help these people and encourage them and make suggestions, I've made a lot of great friendships through that, and it's nice to be able to give back.
And I just spoke with Robert yesterday, and he said he connected with a new woman here in the Valley whose father is going through this. So, Robert, thank you for what you are doing. This morning, we want to take action, go over the warning signs. So here's what I found out from the Mayo Clinic. Symptoms can include difficulty swallowing, weight loss, pain, pressure, or burning in the chest, also heartburn or indigestion that gets worse over time, coughing, or maybe your voice is getting hoarse. Now, according to the American Cancer Society, esophageal cancer makes up about 1% of all cancers diagnosed here in the U.S. each year. The group expects there to be more than 21,000 diagnosed cases this year, with roughly 17,000 cases in men and 4,500 cases in women. So this obviously disproportionately impacts men. And right now, researchers are still trying to figure out why that is. For more resources and information, head to the main page and see the story on ABC15.com.